handsomest drowned man in the world, a la Shmoop. Where's Baywatch when you need them? We spend much of our lives trying to accumulate the biggest house, the biggest TV, the biggest swimming pool. About the only things we want smaller are our electronic devices. We're still waiting for the iPad microchip that gets implanted in our brains. That'll be sweet. But why our obsession? Why does size matter?
I can fit a lot of junk in my trunk.
In The Handsomest Drowned Man in the World, the residents of the fishing village are impressed by the dead man's beauty. But they are equally blown away by his incredible stature.
You must have been the tallest one in your class.
They admire his size and are inspired by it.
Make yourself at home.
They even vow to start building their houses bigger so as to be worthy of the stranger. Because clearly this Esteban fellow would have been a huge fan of open concept. We certainly embrace this same sort of ideal in our own culture, but why? Is it simply because things and people of imposing size inspire awe?
Aww.
The Grand Canyon wouldn't attract quite so many tourists if it was a foot deep. You probably can't name many shorter mountains, but Everest and K2 sure get a lot of our attention. When we see something bigger than ourselves, perhaps we're reminded of how small and insignificant we are in this vast universe, and we put it up on a pedestal. It's certainly true of the villagers in Gabriel Garcia Marquez's story. Although the guy was a little heavy, so it was a bit easier just to float him back out to sea than to put him anywhere.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Are we obsessed with size because we wish we were bigger ourselves? Human beings are capable of great feats, but we can't make ourselves much bigger than we are, not without some serious pizza consumption. Showing admiration for those things that exhibit more mass than we do may be our way of emulating what we want to be, larger than life. Of course, there's a third possibility. Maybe we're compensating for something smaller.
Check out my ride!
We all have our shortcomings. Could our reverence for the big and tall be an effort to bury our insecurities about the things in our lives that make us feel small, weak, or vulnerable? Those villagers, for example, didn't seem to be exuding confidence. One oversized dead guy washes up on their shore, and all of a sudden, they've got a new hero. Perhaps Esteban was a distraction for them from their own anxiety and self-doubt.
Self-doubt?
We don't have self-doubt, do we?
I'm not sure.
What do you think? Are we inspired by the grandeur of the big and mighty? Is size a symbol of something we wish we could be ourselves? Or is it a distraction from our smaller aspects? Shmoop amongst yourselves. Think big.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Subscribe to check out more equally fantabulous videos. You should see the subscribe button just below this one. If you're having trouble locating it, we recommend you watch our video, How to Find the Subscribe Button.